I am not exaggerating when I say this. This quite possibly could be the worst movie I ever saw in my life. Now let's get into it. Now, Slender Man is as threatening as Doc Ock in Spider-Man 2 or 3. It's just absolutely terrible. I mean, with his Freddy fingers, he's not menacing at all. And when you can actually see him, it's just that it looks like the budget was fucking lunch money or freaking allowance from a 14-year-old kid in like Wisconsin. Like it was absolutely atrocious. This quite possibly could be a plot. Like, I think this movie was a plot that caused hundreds of people to have a fucking seizure because the only thing throughout this movie that is actually like I can remember is the flashes of black and white and some red that was shown all throughout this movie that I swear is going to cause somebody to have a seizure. It's basically seizure porn, especially with there was this odd little scene where you have the teens like talk about boys, then talk about how they were looking at porn together. Like, is this what I don't even want to know if like teenage girls do this shit or not. Slender Man should be caught by the predator, like to catch a predator shit. The only person I actually remember throughout this movie that is actually memorable is the token black character. I think her name is Courtney. She did okay. I mean, this movie is still trash, but she had this one moment which actually was the only moment that was frighteningly or somewhat scary is when she was in her room and Slender Man was coming, and of course she was looking through the screen, and then she saw Slender Man coming through the door. He didn't open the door, he came through the door, then through another door, then up the stairs to actually find her. But then they ruin it by having these Slender Man finger, pretty much a ripoff of Freddy fingers, just get her and actually grab her. It's just absolutely atrocious. I'm like, damn. But yeah, other than that, there was no scary scenes, absolute trash, garbage. I feel bad for anybody who wasted money on this shitty ass movie. You got finessed, man. I didn't even spend money to watch the movie. I was actually watching another movie called Black Clan Man, which I will have a review of, and actually sneaked in another movie theater or another movie spot to watch this movie. This movie was utter garbage and trash. I mean, still. The only thing that this movie has was interesting, instead of a Ouija board that summons Slender Man or like a checkers spot or whatever, they actually was on the internet and they seen like a little video. So basically, it was a rip off of The Ring. But other than that, a total absolute garbage. This movie sucked. It's total just absolute just trash, and it's a few years late. I wish they did a biography of the true killers who was inspired by Slender Man instead of this piece of shit movie. I mean, if you're gonna make a movie, why would you make a movie so cheaply written, cheaply funded, cheaply produced, cheaply cast, just cheaply everything? Just none. This movie has very little to no redeeming qualities at all. Don't waste your money on this movie. It's absolute trash. It's absolute garbage. Peace out, man.